When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hello, welcome to SeptumSin versus the world. This is SeptumSin. I'm Kotobuki Jake, and we are here with our tribute to those who have passed in the past week. So let's roll the footage.
She was living on couches that belonged to her friends. She would sleep with her feet in her shins hanging over the ends, looking over her shoulder, never knowing herself. I believe she could never fit in till somebody new came along. We were singing at weddings where the money was good, taking tips, singing hits for the pants while the single girls stood. Never want to get lucky, never making a play. Now the words can learn on the lines, but they never stay too long. Stay too long. One day you're gonna meet that someone. They're gonna turn your whole world around, upside down. Watch out, they're gonna be a better how. They're gonna see it's all one big lie, one big
Yeah. A small number this week. A lot of international names and a lot of different parts of the industry. We had a trio of Japanese rather older gentlemen, an animation director, a sound voice actor, and an actor who did some voice work. So covering different bases of the field there. But there were two that I particularly wanted to talk about, and one I figured you'd have an interest in too. Danny Liner, American film director, he's 57, died of cancer, which is always unpleasant to hear about. But he directed Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle and Dude, Where's My Car? Which are classic films.
Makes sense
really
that he directed both of those. They're very similar films.
I'm a little surprised he didn't do the sequels to Harold and Kumar, but I think he was like a producer or whatever on those. He also had a spotty filmography as a television director and did episodes of Freaks and Geeks, The Tick, and Arrested Development. So that's a pretty good, even though he did not have a huge filmography, he had a pretty good one. He gave us some laughs, and that's always appreciated. And I don't know, did you have any further to add on that one? Or?
Not really. I mean, those are good shows and movies.
Right.
That's about, I guess that's all I have to say about that.
Right. The other one is probably the most tragic one on the list this week, and I wanted to talk about, if you've been watching these videos, you've probably noticed that, sad to say, there's been a kind of a steady drumbeat of celebrities, one maybe every couple of weeks, although there was one last week. Seems like there's been a lot of high-profile suicides this year. And one that kind of the timing of it was pretty eerie, because we've been going on and on about Perfect Blue, in which a idol suffers from bullying and all kinds of things. But in real life, this kind of thing doesn't always go the way Perfect Blue does, but you get that kind of thing. And we've touched as well on people trashing on celebrities because they're like, they'll take something personally, or they, Du Yue, a Chinese singer, was only 19 years old, committed suicide this week. She belonged to one of the girl group kind of super groups. I think Japan set the template with Akiba 48, but Japan has several groups like this. Korea has some, and China has some, and I think there's some others too. And the one in China is GNZ 48. I'm not sure how they say it. Akiba 48, I know, because I've seen it spelled out. But GNZ 48, Du Yue apparently got involved in an affair with an older man, and because of that, she was kind of pushed out of the group, but not officially, if I understand correctly. And from the moment this happened, she was apparently bombarded with fan hate. Fan hate. That's fans don't do that. People who think they have some ownership over this person because she's in a public sphere, bullied and harassed her for apparently a couple of years. And it got to be too much, and she killed herself over it. And just don't do that, people. That's just, it's not good. I mean, she may have been in the wrong, goofing around with a married person twice her age, but, everyone does stuff that they may regret later, but it's not worth pushing her to killing herself, so... Yeah, so that one just kind of bugged me, and I listened to some of the stuff this morning. It's not bad, she might have had a, good career, down the road. And of course, the group has this little, image issue now, because they were trying to avoid one, but now they got even bigger ones.
Scandals. And
and I've heard a couple of scandals with the various girl groups recently, but this one, unfortunately, turned tragic. So I just, I wanted to mention, it's unfortunate. So we had, one that was tragic because who knows what more great stuff we would have had from this gentleman, and the other one just because it shouldn't go that way. Most of the other people this week lived pretty long, full lives. Couple people in their 90s, several in the 80s and 70s. So, yeah. Some pretty interesting ones this week. So hopefully, as usual, we hope you got something out of this, and we just like to give a little shout out from our little quiet corner of the web.
Yeah.
All right. So like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and join us for more videos.
Yes, we will see you
Bye.
on the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.